According to Wikipedia, that vast repository of infallible information, the city of Piedmont is 1.7 miles of geographic territory. We're not big, but if we were a country rather than a city, I believe our national pastime would be renewing, restoring, and updating older homes in wonderful neighborhoods, often starting with a lovely home and finishing with an even lovelier home. That's the case for 47 York Drive. The Piedmont Planning Commission would like to recognize Kevin Ma and Liana Wu of 47 York Drive with an award for excellent second-story addition. It came out very nice. This project is a great example of how additions can be integrated with the existing architecture of the home. This home has introduced a second-story addition that elevates and enhances the home's existing architectural style and symmetry. Thoughtfully designed to match the original structure, the upper-level addition features complementary roof lines, parapet details, and arched doors. It not only provides valuable new living space for the homeowner, but builds upon and enriches the character of the existing design. And did I say it looks really nice? The homeowners would like to recognize their architect, Ethan Anderson, and their contractor, Silvo, I'll try, Dobrovat. How did I do?
Good evening. Yes, thank you guys very much. With me tonight is our fearless leader of this project, Silvo Dobrovat of Home Intelligent. We would not be up here without him. This has kind of been we bought this house 12 years ago, and this was always one of the, dreams that we had of, rebuilding the second story. For, what you don't see is that when we first bought the house, there was just this one very small popped up kind of bonus room that was up there that was kind of added on at some point, after the original house was built. And so there was this kind of opportunity that had always kind of marinated with us of what could be possible. And so we're just so very happy to have done this project. And it's like Stephen mentioned earlier, like it takes a village, and the staff and the leadership and guidance that we had with the city of Piedmont, especially Gopika, Pocky, Nicole was huge in helping kind of shepherd the process. We give you guys, a lot of thanks and couldn't have done it without you. Similarly, Ethan Anderson with Drafting Cafe, our architect, they came up with this very interesting and very complementary layout for the second floor, right, where we kind of did this U-shaped symmetrical addition where, on the right side, it's our kids' 2 bedrooms, and then on the left side is our master suite. And so we kind of have this nice balance of living areas, for our family now. And then in addition with the leftover, leftover roof area, we created this great roof deck area that we now can enjoy, very nice, indoor-outdoor kind of living on our second floor. So we were super happy with Ethan and his team and coming up with this type of design. And then also not listed, Nina Jazar, who I'd like to give a shout out to. She's our interior designer. We've been working with Nina for 10 plus years, and she really helped with the aesthetics and the detailing and just the overall visioning of the project. And then last but not least, Silvo, he was just a champion, this whole process. A lot of you can appreciate this. The one shout out story I'll give is that when we first started this project, Silvo said, hey, plan best case 10 months, you'll be done. Plan for a year, and we'll do our best. We went through an entire season of, atmospheric rivers and everything, and Silvo got us back in 13 months and 2 days. So for that, we will be forever grateful, because as you can imagine, we had to move our whole family out, move them back in, and so to hit that timeline was just, we were just, tickled pink for that. So thank you everybody again, and any words?
It was a great project to be a part of. As somebody else mentioned, it does take a village, and we just execute. So hats off to the designers, and it was great working with you and Liana for the 13 months.